Hi, I'm Michael Heitner, and I head up the membership department at the ARF. And today I'd like to talk to you about the ARF Young Pros. In 2011, we saw the need and the opportunity to form the ARF Young Pros group. With the help and support of Viacom as the founding sponsor, we created the group. And today we have over 790 members of the Young Pros group. They've become involved in networking, leadership, and programming opportunities at the ARF, and they've become a vital part of the overall ARF community. And today I'd like to have them share with you some of their experiences that they've had working and being part of the ARF.
The ARF has benefited me personally in a number of ways. I feel being part of the ARF, particularly the Young Pros, has given me a competitive advantage. First and foremost, it's helped me build a much bigger network.
Well, my impression of the ARF is a good one. I'm just beginning my career as a researcher, but in the time that I've been working with the Young Pros especially, I've met a lot of people in the organization, and everybody is really friendly. They're really accessible, really helpful, and eager. And I think that, I guess I would say that reflects what I've come to understand about the ARF centrally, and that's that they really take their roles as stewards of the research industry seriously.
I feel the ARF has really been about access and best practice. So the way my company has worked with the ARF in the past and what I've seen as a member of the Young Pros Advisory Board is that it really tries to establish best practices among its companies.
I think the ARF helps us stay abreast of industry issues, and I think also for the Young Pros it allows for a lot of networking opportunities.
To advance my career, I think it's imperative that they have all these networking events. It's really the only way that you'll be able to advance yourself. And it's a great way to meet new people, get new ideas, collaborate, and ultimately produce better research.
Naturally, being part of something like the Young Pros helps build a large external network. Just being on a board and interacting with colleagues at these events from GFK, Nielsen, MRI, ComScore, the NPD group, and many more has really helped me open my eyes.
Personally, I think there's been a few benefits. Specifically, I was fortunate enough to win a ticket to the audience measurement conference, which was a few months ago, and that was just really interesting from a learning perspective because there was a lot of cutting-edge research presented there, and also you got to meet some of the people who were doing the research.
Overall, I think it's a really great resource, and not just for me, but also the Young Pros and other people who might not officially be members of the ARF. So there's everything from resources like Morning Coffee, which I'll use just to kind of get news and quick updates on what's going on in the industry, and also outside of the industry and just sort of general news type things. But also networking opportunities through the Young Pros, and the ability to kind of look into the different resources such as like the Knowledge Center, and just understanding what other colleagues in the industry are doing.
The ARF Young Pros it's a great way to meet other people going through the same situation as me, new career, new industry, and just navigating our way through it and figuring out what it's all about.
The Young Pros has been great, and I think will continue to be hugely important for the ARF and for people associated with the ARF like myself. And I think also just the opportunity to think about these types of questions that you don't always, it's easy to lose sight of them in your day-to-day job, but I think the ARF allows us to, kind of almost forces us to think about these issues and puts them more at the forefront, and helps us think about the direction the industry is going.
The ARF has given me a lot of opportunities to expand my leadership experience, so by working with the Young Pros, I've really gotten a lot of leadership experience, and I've also had the opportunity to meet a lot of other young professionals within the Young Pros, so that's been a really great opportunity for me.
My impression of the ARF is that it's a great tool for resources. I think the vast library that you can access and all the people that are willing to help you look like more in depth on research is the best aspect of the ARF, because they're willing to assist you and aid you in all of your research endeavors.
I think the ARF is a really wonderful place, and it really brings together the research industry in the spirit of community and collaboration. And that's something that you can't really find anywhere else, at least on such a grand scale and in, something that does this in such a meaningful way.